Okay, good morning to all. Today I'm going to discuss about the constants are used in the C. So constant is any value that cannot be changed during a program execution. In C, any number, single character or character string is known as the constants. So constants are two types. One is your primary constant, second is your secondary constant. Under the primary constant, there is integer, real and character. Secondary constant, there is array, pointer, structure, union and enum, etc. So now the operators are, this is a symbol used to perform some operation on variables, operands or with the constants. Some operator require two operand to perform operation, or some require single operation. Several operators are there. Those are arithmetic operator, assignment, increment, decrement, logical, conditional, comma, size of and the bitwise. These are the operators. First is your arithmetic, another is your assignment, next is your increment, decrement, logical, conditional, comma, size of and the bitwise operators. So first is your arithmetic operators. This operator used for numeric calculation, and they use the operands such as plus, minus, increment operator, decrement operator, tilde symbol, exclamatory symbol. These are the arithmetic operators. Next is assignment operator, that means the equal operator. A value can be stored in a variable with the use of assignment operator. Next is increment decrement operator. These are the plus plus or minus minus. Unary operators, these are the plus plus is a unary increment, minus one unary decrement operators. Next is a relational operators. It is used to compare value of two expression depending on their relation. Expression that contain relational operator is called relational expression. Here the value is assigned according to true or false value. That means this is the relational a greater than equal to b or b greater than 20. So these are the relational operators. Next is your conditional operators. It's sometimes called as ternary operators because there are three operators are used generally. Since it requires this expression as operand and it is represented as question mark and the colon symbols. Next is your comma operator. Comma operator is used to permit different expression to be appear in a situation where only one expression would be used. Example, int I, j, k, l. So these are the comma operator. Size of operators. Size of operator is unary operator which gives size of operand in terms of byte that occupied in the memory. Next is your bitwise operators. You permit programmer to access and manipulate of data at bit level. Various bitwise operators enlisted are 1 complement bitwise and bitwise or bitwise jar left shift. So these are the bitwise operators. Next is your C formatted IO functions. So input data or output results are formatted as per requirement. Formatted functions improves the readability of the input and output. Formatted functions can be used to read and write data of all data types, character, int, or double. Formatted input and output functions require formatted specifiers %c, %t, %f to identify the type of data. So these are the formatted specifiers. Next is your scanf functions. Scanf functions reads all types of data values from input devices or from a file. The address operators AND is to indicate the memory location of the variables, and this memory location is used to store the data which is read through keyboard. That means scanf is a function through which you can send the data from the keyboard, right now. So let's look about this example. As include stdio.h. Next is your int main, int abc. The variables are taken here. Next is your printf, enter the value of a, scanf, read the value of through keyboard, %t and a. This line shows that %t is the format specifier and is the address operator, a is the variable, right? Read the value through the keyboard. That means %t means what? %t is integer format. It tells to the compiler which type of data is entered into the keyboard, right? So next printf, enter the value of b, similarly scanf %t and b. Next is your c equal to a plus b, printf a plus b %t c. Print the sum of two values a and b and return 0, right? So these are the first program in the C language using the scanf functions. Similarly, printf is a function language is used to print the character, string, float, integer, octal, hexadecimal value onto the output screen. We use printf function with %t format specifier to display the value of an integer variable printf. Similarly, %c is used to display characters, %f for float variables, %s for string variables, %if for double, and %x for hexadecimal variables. So these are the format specifiers are used. Next, to generate a new line, we use /a in C printf statement. What are the control statements? Generally, C program statement is executed in order in which they appear in the program, but sometimes we use decision making conditions for execution only a part of the program, that is called control statement. Control statement define how the control is transferred from one part to the other part of the program, and there are several control statements like if else, switch, while, do while, for loop, break, continue, go to, extra. So these are the control statements. Next, come to the control statements divide into part, or the decision statement come to here. First is if statement, if else statement, break, continue, go to statement, and the switch statement. So in the if statement, for these are the syntax. If, how to write that if statement, syntax means if text expression, statement block, statement x. Next is hash include s, these are the small program. Hash include stdio.h, int main, int x equal 20, y equal 22. If x less than y, print a variable x is less than y, return 0, right? So these are the small program using the if statement. If else statement, that means if there are two conditions are there, if the first condition will be true, then execute the first statement. If the condition is false, then execute the second statement. If test expression, true block statements, else false block statements, statement x. Hash include stdio.h, int main, int age, printf, enter your age, scanf %t and of age. If age greater than equal to 18, printf you are eligible for voting, else printf you are not eligible for voting, return 0. So these are the if else statement. If test expression, true block statement, else false block statement. So these are the if else statement. Next, come to the break statement. The breaks is a keyword in C which is used to bring the program control out of the loop. The break statement is used inside loops or switch statement. The break statement breaks the loop one by one. In the case of nested loops, it breaks the inner loop first and then processes to the outer loops. Here the break statement example here. Hash include stdio.h, int main, local variable definition, int a equal to 10. While a less than 20, print a value of a plus plus. If a greater than 15, then they break. That means here int main is int a equal to 10, while a less than 20. So look let's analyze the program. 10 is less than 20, printf value a, output here is 10. Similarly, a plus plus, that means 11. 11 less than 20, yes, print 11. Then a plus plus 12 less than 20, yes, print 12. A plus plus 13 less than 20, yes, print 13. 14, next 14, yes, next 15, yes. But here is the condition, if a greater than 15. That means when the value of a is 16, now the loop is break, right? So the output will be up to 15. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, right? So let's look the compiler running. How to run that program? You first look here. Suppose we are trying to run the program in your compiler. How to look like this? Control B, F9, save this program. Like they are giving a program. Look, save. Next, there is no error. Compiler is error 0, warning 0, output file. There is no error. Now let's run that program. Look, this is the output of this program. Like value of 10 int when int a equal to 10, int while a less than 20, printf. These are the, that means first initially value of a is 10, 10 is less than 20, yes, printf a value is 10. Now a plus plus, that is 11, 11 is less than 20, yes, print 11, then 12, then 13, 14, 15. Now 15, after 15 it will be 16, but here you have put the condition if a greater than 15. Now when the value of a is greater than 15, now the loop is break. That means 16 is greater than 15. So loop is break and the output is this system. This is the output. Okay, this is the compiler running. So thank you to all for today's session. For next, we are going to discussion about the control statements. So thank you to all.